Hi, Kaylee. How's it going?
I'm good. Hey.
I'm really excited to chat with you. It's interesting because, showing up to this incredible kind of franchise and, being in a movie before where you can kind of explore this character a little bit, what's that like kind of returning? Do you know, like, are you still learning about this character for this movie, Godzilla Kong New Empire, or are you kind of more like familiar with this character?
Being back because of course I was the character, it was very nice to develop an even stronger part of Gia, so that was great for the second go around.
And, there's a lot kind of happening. You can kind of answer this with the first film that you were in and this one, but like, what is like that process when you're looking at the scripts, how big these are? Like, how do you prepare for the scale of these movies?
So reading the script, I feel until I feel pretty confident in my role and then I just do it and I just act.
Your character is important in the first film. In this one, there's a real kind of like focal point on the importance of your character, and everything's kind of bigger, like we said. Um, what is that kind of first mindset when you're reading the script? Do you feel that this your character is really more important in this film compared to the first, or is it kind of equal?
It's such an honor that I am able to have this big character like Gia. So I'm very honored. It feels very honoring.
What was it like returning for Godzilla Kong New Emperor, like first day on set? Because a lot of things happen before going to camera. You prepare the scripts and everything. What was it like the first day, like filming the film?
I was nervous, but I was so excited to meet the cast and the director again. It kind of felt like old times again. They're so nice and friendly. We chatted all the time and we met a bunch of the new people, but being back felt great. I had a great time acting on it. You know, 3 months went by very fast.
Absolutely. G and Kong have this connection. It's really important for both films. It's really important in Godzilla Kong New Empire. I'm sure there was a lot of kind of research for the first film. I'm curious if you went back and did specific King Kong research about the character for this one, considering everything's kind of bigger and we really see that kind of relationship in this film specifically.
So I kind of created Gia as character. Of course, I had all her attributes that I thought about, but also I wanted to keep a little bit of me as well in there. So I wanted to approach Kong was a decision that I wanted to make and how I think Gia would make that decision as well.
I don't want to go into kind of big spoilers and everything, but was there kind of a really cool scene that you really enjoyed filming specifically for Godzilla Kong: The New Empire that you could share with me?
There was so many good scenes that we filmed. Some I enjoyed, some I didn't, but they were all great. I think I enjoyed when we were going to the rainforest to film. That area was very beautiful.
What's it like filming knowing that there's going to be kind of a lot of effects being done in post production? Like, what is that like for you? Are you in the zone? Are you thinking about that a lot? Because there's some things that we see that you, when you filmed it as an actor, you're not basically seeing a lot of those things. They're put in post production. So, what's that like from you? And were you like used to that working on the first film as well?
When I'm acting as Gia, I am thinking about what I'm kind of putting together what Kong would probably be saying to me right now. So our communication, what we would be talking about. So then I put all that in my head and I kind of zone out the rest and I put it all into my acting.
In the beginning of the interview, we talked about reading the script, getting everything ready, and going to film. And there's kind of a lot that happens before actually going to camera for a film like Godzilla Kong: The New Empire. Does it feel like one big journey from a storytelling acting perspectives with many steps, or does it feel like two journeys of before filming and filming?
I think they're the same journey. Whether I'm acting, if I have an interview or whatnot, I'm there to work. So if I'm on set, I work, but then I can kind of flip flop between my normal life and work life. So it's kind of a parallel and they both have the same feeling.
When do you start thinking about the audience watching Godzilla Kong: The New Empire? Is it when you wrap? Because the scale is so big and there's so much happening. And I'm sure when you're reading the script with Gia and some of the things that happen with Gia and Kong, you're like, oh, this is going to be crazy. And I can't wait to see it on the screen. Do you ever think about that when you're filming? Or are you in the zone? Or do you think about that afterwards mostly?
When I'm on set, I just think about my job at that moment to making sure that I'm doing my work well, of course. And then I think about what I'm doing the next day as well. But I more so think about the moment that I'm in. I'm not super thinking about the future as much.
What is your favorite thing about being a storyteller? And you can answer this specifically with Godzilla Kong New Empire, just in general. What do you love the most about being a storyteller, Kaylee?
I love how I was able to develop Gia because I think that I love Gia a lot. I love acting as Gia and I love telling her story as well.
Absolutely. You were fantastic as Jake. So congratulations. And I can't wait for people to see Godzilla Kong the New Empire in theaters. Kaylee, thank you so much for your time. It was great chatting with you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for tuning in to Popternative. Make sure to check out our past episodes of Popternative on YouTube.
This has been an Autograph Communications production.